Mr. Jacob?
How you doing, Dr. Davis?
I'm doing all right, thank you for asking. Now, Jacob, I do understand you came to follow up with me today as your physician assistant in regards to the problem you're experiencing with the pain and swelling of your joints, as well as feeling tired. Now, I would like to go ahead and review your lab results to let you know those results. After looking at your blood work, it looks like your problem is lupus. Now, lupus is where the immune system is overactive. It's the body, think of it this way. Your body's protection system fighting against its own self. It sees those cells as foreign and it wants to attack them. Now, with lupus, the symptoms vary. The flare-ups, they could go from a small rash to including liver, kidney, lung damage, damage of the heart and kidneys heavy, okay? So we do want to work on controlling the damage to those organs. Now the immune system is fighting itself so much that it's causing a lot of pain and fatigue. And I do understand that it's not comfortable for you, so we want to make sure that we get ahead of this thing, okay? Now, can you tell me why you've had so much pain and swelling of your joints and you've been feeling so tired lately?
I believe it's because it's because of the lupus.
Okay, can you tell me what lupus is in your own words?
Lupus is basically when my cells in my body are attacking each other, and it's causing more harm to my body and organs.
Okay, thank you. Now that we know what's going on with you, Jacob, I think we should talk about how to better manage this lupus, okay? So I do have a few things for you that I'd like you to go ahead and follow through on. One, on my behalf, I'm going to go ahead and put you in a referral to a rheumatologist. Now, his name is Dr. Shermer. He's well known. He's done, I refer a lot of my patients to him. I've heard nothing but wonderful things about him. So I would like you to go ahead and follow up with him as soon as possible. Two, let's talk about eating clean and doing some exercising, okay? Now, it's important with lupus that we have a strict diet, and we want to be able to control our salt intake. That contributes to the inflammation or swelling as well as getting some regular exercising, getting moving, keeping those joints from getting stiff. Another thing to go along with the dieting and exercising would be monitor your exposure to the sunlight. Now, with most people, it's okay, but with lupus, it actually causes flare-ups. And as a follow-up to that, when you're not getting enough sunlight, you might have a vitamin D deficiency. So we want to make sure that we're getting those supplements in to make up for that missing sun time, okay? Now, how are you sleeping? Are you resting well?
I'm doing okay. Some nights I kind of toss and turn, and I get okay sleep.
Okay, well, we need to work on improving that. That's a huge factor as well, making sure that you're getting in enough rest at night. So if need be, we can think of some things such as melatonin, think of some other relaxation that you can do at night, maybe meditation. So let's work on getting more rest. And if you are experiencing pain, I would recommend a leave for like small pain management. It doesn't seem like you're experiencing too much pain, but if you do. And for inflammation and swelling, we can always go to prednisone. Now that is a steroid, so we want to monitor that and not use it excessively because it does have plenty of side effects. But I would recommend that for you. Now, in regards to your care plan, could you please tell me how you plan to manage your lupus?
Basically, I'm going to go see a rheumatologist. I'm going to go see Dr. Shermer, the rheumatologist. I'm trying to go make sure I follow up with him quite often. And next, I'm trying to basically eat better and try to exercise more. And and basically try to watch my salt intake, so I won't, so I won't swell up or anything. And then also make sure I monitor my exposure to the sun, so that so that I don't cause any flare-ups.
Yes.
And then if because of my less exposure, I'll make sure I take some vitamins. I guess vitamin D to help with that, and I'm gonna try to take melatonin to help me sleep better at night.
Yes, very important. Have your rest.
And then if I feel any pain or anything like that, I'm gonna take some Aleve, and I'm gonna take this medicine called, I think you said prednisone.
Yes, prednisone. That's a steroid. It helps with the inflammation, which is the swelling.
Mm-hmm.
It will remove it out of your joints, and that should also relieve some of the pain as well.
Okay.
Okay. Now, do you have any other questions in regards to that care plan? I want to make sure that we can follow it and we understand it and know what's going on. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Is there any foods that are good for me that I should try to eat?
Yes, definitely. Now with lupus, they actually recommend, or we recommend, that you stick to fatty fish. So that would be those fish such as salmon, tuna, mackerel, as well as sardines. We also recommend plenty of vegetables and fruits. The vegetables that stand out the most or would be very beneficial for you would be spinach and broccoli. I'm not aware if you like those, but those are definitely two of the top. Any dark leafy vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Now what I would want you to avoid as far as food is alfalfa. Now that is a plant, we want to make sure we stay away from that, as well as garlic.
Okay.
Now those are known to actually assist or add to the flare-ups, so start them, ignite them. So we wouldn't want that.
Okay.
Also, go ahead and watch your alcohol intake. It is okay to have a glass of wine, a beer,
Mm-hmm.
but stay away from those hard liquors. Those also will ignite your lupus flare-ups. So
Mm-hmm.
you want to stay away from that. Any other questions you have for me?
No, I'm okay, Doc. It's hard, but I appreciate it.
Okay, and I understand it's hard, and if you forget anything or ever need to give the office a call, and I'll go ahead and talk you through it, okay?
All right.
Now with that, I do want you to understand the importance of following this care plan we just set in place.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's important to stick to it as we discussed today to reduce the risk of your lupus flare-ups. Now, lupus is a chronic disease, unfortunately, something that won't go away over time, but it can be managed, okay? Now, we want to limit the future organ damage, so we want to contain it.
Mm-hmm.
And make you feel as comfortable and live a comfortable life.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, do you understand the importance of being able to go ahead and manage your issue?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, I understand.
Okay, well with that, again, if you have any questions now, Mr. Jacob, don't hesitate to give the office a call.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
All right. Thank you, Doc.
my pleasure.
See ya.